Hello everybody, it's me, Lewis Does Everything, back with Tier 1 yet again. Yes, you have to deal with the worst commentator ever, but hey, on the positive side, you get to see some racing action. I have got to open EA. Give me like 2 seconds. It's not working. Oh no. Fuck. That's not good. F123. I can't fucking open this. It's just frozen. The window froze. Why? Why you gotta shoot me like this? I got the new Fudgies on the G. I drive into the what the fuck is going on with this? This is driving me the fuck insane. I wanna drive to a Burger King. I got that shorty big gun. But the new Fudgies on. Okay, I'm going slowly insane. Sorry. There we go. Come on. Come on. Give me my. There we fucking go. God motherfucking damn. Anyways, let's talk about Williams. Williams has been the centre of some recent controversy in the paddock, with Marcus saying that he wanted to leave Williams, along with Silver suggesting that the team needs new management as soon as possible. Shortly after that information came out, Marcus Tampere, the hoster of the Tier 1 lobbies, is a great driver, has moved to Mercedes, known as McLaren's sister team, technically. Kind of more or less like a junior team like RB, which is Toro Rosso, don't get it wrong. Now, let's talk about, speaking of Mercedes and McLaren, let's talk about McLaren. Kevin Orley, the current driver inside of Sauber, has said that he wants to return to McLaren for Season 3. However, rumours in the paddock are saying that the Sauber team principal does not want him to leave. And unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen next. For now, all we know is that there is a possibility that Kevin stays in Sauber or Kevin goes to McLaren. Meanwhile, talking about Ben Nasname's future, he's very happy in Spotify McLaren and Mar, and has no reason to currently leave at the moment, seeing that McLaren is stable and pretty fit. Now, another thing we're going to talk about is Alfa Romeo, or Sauber. So, this statement came from Merritt Wilson. I don't plan on leaving Sauber. They've treated me well, and leaving them would be a betrayal. I'm not going to drive for Williams, but I'm not going to leave Williams either. Sorry, I'm doing like 10 things all at once. Right, sorry. Marcus can say what he wants. He's always going to be stubborn. But I will retire a TSRL World Champion, and he won't. That ending bit is the funniest part. Anyway. Hey, some last bit of Williams news. The new team principal, albeit due to Rimaro's departure, made an official statement And a few hours before Rumorow officially left Williams and TSRL in general. Oh. Oh. You can read it. I ain't reading all that. Let's talk about back to Mercedes. I'm sorry, this is going in a really weird order, but I'm doing this in chronological post order. So this is from Marcus again, and he was happy to get out of Williams and happy to be under Mar's wing. He did talk trash about the former Williams team principal and is hoping that Mercedes will last. Along with this, the new team principal also made another statement saying, I know this situation isn't ideal and me and everyone else involved in this non-ideal situation are working off the clock to fix the solution. I certainly will make sure that we will get this fixed and it'll be all under control by next season. And finally, Mara Swift made a statement for McLaren saying Monza's always been a good track of the team. A 1-2 finish last season proved it, and they think they can do it again today.
We can't. We definitely can't.
I didn't even hear the join sound.
I've been here for 2 seconds and the first thing I hear is stuff about McLaren. Also, put my volume as high as possible because I don't want to yell over you.
So,
also, can you scream to me so I want to see what you're looking at. What you looking at?
I've literally just finished all the team news.
What about driver news?
Driver news, yeah, all that's gone through. The whole Williams stuff is done.
Oh, fuck. I'm just joining the lobby now. I'll grab something to eat and then I'll be with you. Guys, how's my audio quality? I'm using
it has been quite a chaotic few hours in the paddock.
It has been, and there's some driver. There's going to be a team statement from McLaren post race on quite a big news. Not gonna lie.
Damn.
Quite a big news, and if you would like to drop me an invite, please, to the lobby.
I'm not in the lobby either.
Okay, I'll invite you when I get in. Okay, no worries, no worries. I forgot to make a thumbnail again, which is kind of annoying to me, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, very annoying.
I'm pinging the wrong Marcus.
We don't need to bring him out, invite, he can invite me. Okay, whatever.
£100 in tier 1. Oh, hello.
How the fuck are my headphones already down to 10%? They just were to 30. Oh, this is gonna be
Keyboard ASMR for real. Hello, Chris X. I guess I can try.
Okay.
What a stupid fucking envelope. There we go.
Oh.
Marcus has just cooked.
Marcus is cooking. Well, I'm not cooking because I'm not in the lobby, which is great.
I've been cooking brain cells.
Okay, invite.
In fact, one thing I forgot to mention is you got a race ban.
No, I don't.
I swear. Who was it that got a race ban then?
We didn't agree on it anyways, but I can't be asked to drive because wet Monza is the worst thing to ever exist in the humanity history because it's supposed to be a fast track and it's not.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not like full wet compounds or some shit like that.
It's gonna be full wet. So basically, it's the weather forecast is looking like Inter's qualifying. Then the race is gonna start on a very, very stormy evening in Monza, but it's gonna be drying up towards light terrain.
Sam's just joined. I think that's nearly everybody.
Who else needs an invite? One X Hamilton. Also, yeah.
Right, who do I need to friend?
I'll need to invite. I'll put 44 Hamilton to Red Bull then. Yeah. No, 1X Hamilton.
That should be everyone.
No. Wait. Oh yeah, I've got everyone added by the way. Where the fuck
So
is
what
our...
are your thoughts on Kevin wanting to move back to McLaren?
I'm definitely not part of that move. I didn't definitely talk to him. Yeah, that never happened.
Okay, so you did have some sort of involvement with it.
Anyways, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna to grab some food.
I'm gonna turn into some skinny tires or something. Oh my god. I shouldn't be laughing that hard with a cold still. It's been going on for 4 weeks. I've still got a bloody cold. It's driving me mad now. But the weird thing about this cold is it will just go in and out completely random times. What the fuck?
Let me see who's missing.
No one. I don't think anyone is missing. Yo, I got a reserve driver tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, I got it too.
I'm finally not driverless for tonight.
We'll wait for one guy to join. Just to join. Joo, mä sanoin, mulla on pre-race, sit mä puhun tällä hetkellä. We're missing Ben, and yeah, I think that's it. We're missing Ben, and well, Josh just left because he's gonna be rejoining in a moment.
Nicholas Latifi. Who was better, Nicholas Latifi or Nico Rosberg?
Oh, someone invites Josh.
Hello, Fatigue. Welcome in. We're in the pre-show at the moment. It's 8 o'clock. We're not ready to go yet, though. Just sorting out a few more people.
There we go. BMH and Matthew.
I can't believe Sam's actually racing tonight. This is insane.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I'm just copying my old messages because I can't lie. I cannot.
You know what? You've not got a bad idea. In fact, I think I have a third chair I can use.
New chair, please. Please, actually. Just please.
Oh, God. I don't even know if this will still work. But let's see. Okay. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
It's extremely uncomfortable, but it works. But we are about to get going in just a few seconds. Alright, okie dokie. Welcome to Monza. It's wet, it's rainy. And most likely the commentary won't be that great either.
No, do you have at least the correct screen?
Yeah. I've got like 500 things.
No, I'm gonna be more quiet today because it's getting late. And also, happy Women's Day to all the female drivers on the grid, which include
Oddly enough, we
Marcus
literally just had F1
Humphrey,
Academy today.
which includes all the female drivers today on the grid. Happy Women's Day to Sam in the Williams and Yin Morris in the Haas F1 team.
I think Jess Abbott should be added to Tier 1.
I agree, but not my issue. I'm gonna make an official complaint about it tomorrow. She's not
Fair
even
enough.
waiting.
So, here we go. Let me just quickly switch some stuff quickly.
I just realized I don't have to. I can look at whatever I want because I'm not streaming for once.
Yeah, true. It's me who's streaming. Oh, someone's just left the pit lane. I think. Who is that?
That's an Alpine.
Yeah,
At least two Mercedes coming out. Two Mercedes is coming out.
Yes, your academy team.
And
Including
the
a
Alpha
brand new driver
Alpha
for
spun.
tonight. BP in the room.
Alpha spun out of the pit lane. He's
How do you spit, bro? Spin.
Well, and he's crossed onto the track. Great job, Mr. Alpha Conrad, who is, by the way, joining Williams F1 team. Kitech Grand Prix Williams Racing in season number 3.
All I have to say to that is womp womp. Speaking of him, didn't he recently just get absolutely told off by the FIA for his racial... not for his racial... Is it racial?
No, anti-Semitism and
yeah.
far-right movement. Yeah, he's under investigation still, and now he's also under investigation for insulting a female member of the team and asking for some pictures.
Oh god, that's not ending well. That's probably going to end like Callum. Because that didn't end up well.
Why don't just we look at Yuri as he's the first driver to start a lap?
Well, here we go. On the last straight up into the final turn. I like the new Mercedes this year though. They didn't do too bad with the style. Anyways, here we go as Yuri's about to start the lap. Keeping momentum from the start from that out lap. Going into the first corner, into the second pretty smoothly. Maintaining some pace coming through into turn 3. Wow, I'm really not got words today. 4th and 5th cleared easily. Wow, why am I spelling the syllables? Weird.
I have no idea, but I just wonder how close is Marcus? Because he looks to be way too close to Yuri up ahead.
Yeah, that could be seen as impeding.
They're both on a lap this evening, so probably going to.
Yuri's trying to keep the car, but is a bit more shaky today.
Note behind BB has invalidated his lap time.
Lovely jubbly. First race ever, and he's already invalidated. Probably not going to be great for the Mercedes team principal, and that's the Williams! That's the Williams that's just spun. That is Electro Saunders, who has spun out on track.
Of course it is. More drama in Williams.
As if we didn't need more. You know know what the funniest thing? He was being cocky after I kicked him out of Red Bull, and then this stuff happens. Like, come on. Is it a joke?
Also, it's the first race since he's won the ELR Elimination Racing League Championship.
Yeah, he actually won the championship. He didn't find it fair, though, and was thinking of giving up the championship to Xeon.
I don't care about Bort goes fastest. What about Sam?
Sam's about to start a lap. Let's watch the controversial Williams.
I'll think next driver to cross the line will be, I think it's the Alfa Romeo of Kevin O'Reilly.
It is Rico, actually, the McLaren 126.6.
Should we have a look on Kevin here as he comes through Ascari chicane towards now Curva Alboreto, formerly known as Parabolica. Kevin O'Reilly in the Alfa Romeo. Now into Parabolica he goes. Sorry, Alboreto now that it's called. Looks to be quite nice. He's a little bit off the pace as we're watching Sam here still. Meanwhile, while we're watching Sam, Kevin goes 6th fastest. Sam opening up, well, not opening up the DRS because it's raining down the back straight. Into the Ascari.
Sorry, I'm back.
58 on the middle sector for Sam. It is decent, but it's still quite far off the pace. Lewis take over.
Yeah, he's just entering into the final corner now. Oh, he is slowing down on corner entry. There is a problem with the McLaren in the back. It's going a bit too slow, causing yellow flags. But that is Sam's lap finish, 129.0. Not fast enough to make it closer to the top. Let's check on Agro Alfie, who is drifting in the rain. That is hilarious. Can you imagine seeing an Toro Rosso drifting in the rain? Well, if you've never seen it before, you have seen it now with the AlphaTauri of Alfie. Just coming into the bridge section now.
Yuri crosses the line, he goes for fastest up from P5 into P4 as we see the Racing Bulls coming through a star chicane.
Yeah. Let's check on BP in the room, who's just coming through Sector 2 now. Oh. I'm kind of lost for words at the moment. It's really... Faster, put it in a box, deliver it. Anyways, he's coming through the final sector now. Let's see what that Mercedes has been doing and has been cooking. What has he cooked? He has cooked a 5th fastest, 127.0.
That might be P6 soon as Kevin O'Reilly is half a second up on the first sector. He's coming now down the back straight. Does he lift? He lifts off. I don't know why.
There's cautions going on in Sector 2. He's going really slow, apparently.
He has backed out of his lap. Does he run out of fuel? Or
I think it might be a run out of fuel.
Because he didn't make any big mistakes.
We should check something.
Alfie's on a lap now. Coming now through... what is it called? Ascari chicane towards Alboreto.
I can barely remember half the chicane names. That was really close to the Sauber car
of Kevin O'Reilly.
Kevin. I completely lost all the words as Alfie goes 6th fastest in this current session.
Would you like to show us the gap to the leader on the timing ladder?
Yep, it is... Wrong detail.
It's on the gap.
Yeah.
leader.
So it is about... It couldn't be any closer, as Supra's just set the fastest at 126.5, and it's just by mere fractions of a millisecond. That is
fully under my radar.
extremely close.
Yinmo is starting a lap now. He's finally out on track. As still 4 drivers yet to set a lap time. He is one of them. As Yin goes straight on at turn 1, did you just fall off your...
I just did fall off my shit. I'm gonna stay on the floor. That did not...
Is straight lines.
That did not go as I planned.
There's a slipstream attempt for Haas F1 team as Yinmo Riz does he block his teammate Bounty a little into the De La Rogia chicane towards Les Move 1 and Les Move 2. We see Bounty now through Les Move 1. Kinda nicely here. Turning the car, yes, keeps it within the track limits into Les Move 2 now before the back straight and towards Ascari chicane. He keeps it very nicely within the track limit and is well within range to get into that top 7.
Yeah, commentating in the floor is weirdly comfy. Anyways, I Bounty here, who is currently on a lap, coming to near the end of his lap. Cautions in sector 3 with the McLaren, who just can't seem to keep himself on track at the moment. And Bounty goes 8th fastest in the session. Matthew Leclerc has just joined us.
Shall we look on the McLaren, please? Because he's going to go on the lap.
Yeah, McLaren. Rico, isn't it?
Yeah. He's going for a pole tonight. Now. I cannot speak.
I can't speak either, because I'm on the floor.
I'm on my bed, but I don't care. The house is blocking.
I mean, it's more comfortable on your bed. I'd say that's a bit of impeding on the lap there. We'll find out soon in the FIA. Because the FIA will literally investigate everything. Because there are so many tickets. Wards goes fastest for the Scuderia Ferrari, 126.4. That's another 10 down.
Marcel starting a lap behind, but he's still behind, so let's focus on Rico now.
Let's see, he's 5 tenths up. Jesus Christ, he's got pace.
Talking behind, Zenda on the Williams coming across the line, goes P4 ahead of Marcel, but Marcel's still on a lap. We've got little over 5 minutes to go as into the Alboreto Parabolica comes Rico Luis.
And he is exiting the corner now. How fast does he go? He goes fast, it's 125.9, it couldn't be any closer.
It's a half a second.
You've got to keep it. You have to keep it, Rico. I'm rooting for Rico tonight. Go, Rico.
Sam's just starting a lap.
Let's watch Samuel L. Jackson.
Also, actually, Wards is coming through Alboreto Parabolica towards the main straight. He's 1/10 up, but he dives into the pit lane. What a disappointment.
Fair enough. I guess he didn't want more improvement on his lap.
We've just seen an unsafe release from Marcus Tumbere in the Mercedes. He almost hits the Aston Martin in the pit lane. That's going to be something to look into.
Now that's what I call womp womp.
Anyway, Sam on a washed lap because he's already 2 seconds down on pole position after Les Move 2.
I mean, I think he'll at least be making some sort of difference in his lap. Signor.
Oh, 44 Hamilton, your Red Bull reserves in the lap. Because Samuel is not improving at all.
Yeah.
He won't get any higher. Also, a talking point, Kevin O'Reilly, he's struggling a lot.
that might influence the decision of McLaren team principal Maris Swift, who has recently come out today saying that he hopes he wins a 1-2. There is no second driver in here to win a 1-2. What was he on about? Oh wait,
BMH that didn't show up.
unfortunately, RIP BMH 2020 to 2021.
Well, anyways, 44 Hamilton just invalidated out of Les Me 2, so no one's on the lap here. Let's just look on Sam because we need some comedy.
Yeah, the clown. The clown. I'm trying to think of clown. What would mix with clown and William? Cliniums.
I don't know, but Alfie's on the lap.
Cliniums. Rico
Alfie's coming out of
retires
the final
after
corner.
getting that massive lap. Let's see that will. Let's see if he'll keep it. Alfie is
doesn't
about to
improve.
start a lap.
I think that was a lap. He was 2 tenths down. He didn't improve. We'll see if he goes again, or if he goes on a slow lap before one final push in the end. I believe he's on a lap again.
Yeah.
There's some traffic on the back straight. Kevin O'Reilly behind was. Oh, that's a Williams. Sam's off at Parabolica.
Can he not crash for like 5 seconds? I think it was a good call for me to take him out of Red Bull.
I would say so. Anyways, let's go to Wars, because... Oh, look at Juice. Look at Juice. There's a huge chaos on the back straight in the Wars and Kevin. Yeah. There's
Look
quite
at
a big
Kevin,
chaos.
he's just there amidst all the chaos, like, this is fine.
I know. Okay,
I'm
anyways,
fine.
Wars starting a lap. Let's go to Wars and take over this lap, because this could be well and truly the pole position lap, if he can keep it together.
Let's hope he can. He's on his way through and comes into the first corner. Little bit of snap, little smidge of snap. That goes into the third corner. Very, very nice. Keeping it close to the inside. That Mercedes over there on a slow lap. Honestly, the Italian GP, you need to get the most speed possible. If you don't have the speed, you don't have the Yinmo Riz production. Anyways, exiting onto the bridge section now. Ow. It's kind of hard to speak. I don't know why. I'm made of cheese. Anyway, sector 3.
I do know he's 2.5 tenths up. He's still not enough.
2.5 tenths up. That is a major difference.
Yeah, but he's still 2.5 tenths too short unless he can pull off the Max Verstappen in the final second lap, coming out of Alboreto, tight line, out of the exit, all the way to the right hand side, crosses the line. It's not enough. He improves by 1 tenth, 1 point.
That would have been legendary.
I don't know, but Marcus Supra is still in contention. He is coming now down the first sector. He's a tenth up, but he's still over 6 tenths overall down. So that's 5 tenths he needs to make up in the rest of the lap in 2 sectors.
People are now starting to finish their laps to come to the end of one of the craziest short qualifying sessions I've been a part of to date. Things can get crazier though, because we have yet to come the race here on Sky Sports F1.
Oh well. Marcus is in the wall. That's a huge crash there. But will that affect Yuri? Because Yuri is still in contention to get maybe that P3 or even P2. I think Rico's got the pole secured. Yuri is not improving. He's 1 tenth down after 2 sectors and he validates at his score. Great job.
Yuri validates instead of hitting a wall. It's just like, this is fine. I'm fine.
Crosses the line. Yin improves but doesn't get any higher. What about Bounty? He crosses the line. No improvement for him.
Christ.
Also, Matthew Leclerc stops on track. I don't know what he's doing. He's gonna do donuts. I know for a fact.
No, he might be having low fuel issues. The engines from his
No, he's
gearbox
stuck.
don't sound good.
He's stuck on neutral. He's stuck on neutral gear. That's not something you want to do. Well, anyways, that's qualifying over for
The Scuderia Ferrari are probably not happy with our results, but we are now entering into the race. But first, let's go over the results. Rico, 1:25.9, setting the fastest lap in the session, followed by Not Wards, making a few improvements but didn't get enough to beat Rico. Along with Marcus's absolute bin into the wall for Alfa Romeo. And in last place is Kevin O'Reilly.
Are those McLaren rumours getting to his head? I don't know.
Most likely. Here are all of the penalties. FIA, good luck with that.
Holy shit, that's something.
I always have to say that.
Anyways, we shall...
I swear, dude.
I forgot the music. Okay, anyways.
Here we are into Monza. The speed...
Luis, please, can we have a moment, please, to enjoy this? Well, we're not gonna enjoy the F1 intro because the music box is down.
Lovely! Are you joking me? Anyways, we have 2 minutes before the start of the session. So, Mar, what would you like to talk about McLaren?
No comments, I'm eating.
Fair enough. I'd say about Red Bull is we have something planned for Tier 2 that might make it even faster than Tier 1. That's all I'm saying.
You're gonna pull off an absolute slipstream.
We're gonna make Max Verstappen 2.0.
Anyways, I think someone's readied up because we're waiting for players, definitely.
Well, let's see who is gonna be. We're not halfway through the season. Yeah.
Luis, who wants to? We are over halfway. This is the 7th round of 12. You want to take over this lap one, or should I do it?
I will take this lap one while you eat some delicious food.
Okay. No, I'm eating pizza, but I could take it.
Oh,
I don't
pizza,
know.
lovely.
We are 3, 2, 1, and it's race time.
3, 2, 1, and it is. Oh no. And it's lights out, and away we go. Rico gets a great start. Norwood's right behind, running to the other position, and I think he might get it here actually. Oh, that is Sam into the wall. Who was that into the wall?
Marcus.
I think that was Marcus. Oh my goodness. Oh my days.
In the meanwhile, Marcus and Yuri come together at the background, but Wards has taken the lead from Rico. And while there's a huge chaos at the background, the two of them going wheel to wheel up front towards the Della Rosia chicane. Rico holds off Yuri, while he locks up the rears into the Della Rosia chicane. He keeps it tight, but Wards gets switched back into Wards. Let's move on. Into let's move on we go. Wards on the inside.
There's a fight for P1. No, Wards has just gained off of Rico. Rico wants that position back desperately, but that Scuderia has just got a too big arse to get through.
Scuderia Ferrari lead in Italy, but for how much longer? Because here comes the Vodafone, Spotify, whatever McLaren it is, into Ascari.
Why is the name so hard? Rico just can't seem to get the position back off of Wards. If there had been one more lap from Wards, I bet he would have started on pole position.
I think there's a move on background between Matthew and Kevin. Matthew gets past Kevin here into Alboreto. Let's just keep focusing on the leaders, to be honest.
Yeah. They are starting to build a gap between each other. Wards goes fastest, 135.9. This rain ain't going to clear up for the entire race. So get ready for absolute chaos and fuckery. Super has just entered the pits.
I think everyone made it through lap. Oh, there's contact. Oh, and deep in the wind breaks to Sam rear end speeding. Great job, Sam.
Anyways, His Supra is repairing the wing damage off of that start that I think he was involved with a collision, and that was caught on camera.
Sam has no damages as it looks like, but yeah. Anyways, Rico still winning 3/10 of wards up the top.
And that's Yuri out of the session. That might be a safety car. That is a VSC. VSC, severe collision with Yuri.
There's, I think that's Josh and Yuri who've gone off at less than one.
That is not going to be great. The strategies are 1 stop or 2 stops, but there is no point since no normal strategy applies today due to the wet conditions. We now have a current winner of the championship of penalties. At the moment, it is Juice, 5-second time penalty.
Interesting question, because it's gonna dry up in about 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. Joyce is without a front wing. He's of course gonna pit. But who else is gonna pit? Is someone gonna put on the intermediate tires this early? Because you lose almost no time under safety car.
You have the time to pit and change your tyres, but the thing is, if you change your tyres, you're playing with risk, because if it's not the right condition, you can absolutely race right over. So, when you're thinking about tyre strategy during... Oh, it's a full safety car! When did it get promoted to full?
Oh, it's always... Kevin O'Reilly pits. Kevin comes in. Is it the intermediates, or is it the full wets?
He enters into the pit lane.
It's the full wets. It's the full wet tyre. Does anyone dare to go to the inters?
Hey, that helmet logo kind of reminds me of something.
Oh, don't talk about it. It's 10 minutes until the track fully dries up. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone is ready to take the gamble onto the inters this early. Because it's going to dry up in around 6 laps, maybe, I would say. To intermediate
I'd say
conditions.
7 laps, probably, most likely, for these conditions.
Yeah, but we are under safety car, remember?
Yes, we are under
I think that's inters. That's inters. Surely that's inters. That's inters for Josh. Josh is on inters, yes, that is. The green wool side wool tyre on the Aston Martin, the green car, having green tyres.
That's the first time someone's taken a gamble in this race. Let's see if the gamble will pay off. As we are currently just here. So, Mar, what are your current chances on the Scuderia McLaren winning this race?
First of all, we've got a radio message. From Alfie Farnworth. He's talking to his team that he's got a great start, and he's got a great start, but he hopes everyone at the back is okay because that was a big crash.
That's completely understandable and reasonable.
And Yuri is complaining. Yuri is complaining that no one can race as they cannot handle the traction.
That is unfortunately facts. Yuri's been speaking damn hot facts. I'm gonna go quickly grab my phone. Mar, over to you.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful sunshine of Monza. While we are here, should we talk about the Scuderia Ferrari F1 team? Currently, Bort's leading Matthew in P8 in their home race, of course. It is very important for them in front of Tifosi, who have showed up in big numbers, even though it is pouring rain, and you can meet me in the pouring rain as well, as someone said.
Okay, I am back.
But also, interesting to see if they can hold on to this training race when... Can I talk? Can I finish? If they can hold on to this home advantage here in Monza in front of Tifosi, or is it going to go to the Aramco Qantas Airways Vodafone, spotted by McLaren, Mercedes Marlboro, XDF, but NordVPN.
Maybe you can take away a few of those sponsors.
I need money to fund my drivers. I'm sorry.
Spotify is paying you a lot. Oh no, not Spotify. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's via Spotify. Anyways, one thing we need to talk about is, well, the safety car's going to stay out as not all of the drivers have caught up to it yet. So we're going to have one more lap of talking here. Interesting. Some new teammates. Well, Williams have lost their sponsorship from OnlyFans, and they are now known as Hitachi Grand Prix Williams. We've got Alfa Romeo, now known as Sauber, with Racing Bulls taking over Alpha Tauri as the clothing brand leaves Formula One just after 3 seasons. Also, interesting to note, new sponsor for Haas. They leave Porsche and they become a Scuderia as they become closer in the partnership with Ferrari, with team principal Knox, saying that it's a good thing for them
McLaren's
to
gone
bring
in
their
for the
team
pits.
closer.
The McLaren driver's gone in for the pits.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the interesting. Rico is taking the gamble.
That's the
I talked with
second
this.
gambler this race.
I talked with the strategy team pre-race and with Rico, and that's something that's been up our sleeves. I didn't even talk to Rico. I was supposed to. Anyways, we've got 2 drivers on the Inters at the back of the grid as the rain is clearing up. You can see the rain is stopping, and it's time for Inters almost.
No, I definitely say this is slicks weather.
We've got some pictures of it one, and that looks great.
To be fair though, I've seen people put slicks on in this weather, being absolute morons.
Let me guess, it was Sam.
Yes! But here we are just waiting for the magic.
I reckon it's safe to car.
Do you think it's gonna come in this lap?
It depends if it wants Rico and Jules.
Oh,
Yes,
that is it! That is safety car on this lap. Zendaya original right behind Not Woods. Let's see who can get the pole position.
Pole position? It's not qualifying, man.
I don't know why I say pole. It's just so easy.
There's an interesting note. You can see the puddles are clearing. No more standing water on the racing line. It's time for Inters. Rico and Joss have made the right decision. Are these drivers going to come in, and who's going to come in right after the safety car restart as they're all in a single fine line into Alboreto?
And they got a good gamble.
Through Alboreto walls, it's still not going. He's waiting, and he's gone. I think now no, he's not.
And it is back out and away we go on track at the back of the grid, looking very tight next to each other. Matthew Leclerc has just made up a position. And off of I Bounty, Sam makes up 2 positions all in one go. Zendaya original close to that Scuderia. Bodies of water all over the track, kind of like smoke off tyres. There's Marcel Jan is really close behind that slipstream of the Williams driver. Approaching closer and closer than ever before. Well, the error.
Yeah, continue. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I was about to say something, but we see Ward's having some issues with the traction there. Out of Leslie 2.
No traction?
There's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag behind, and I think that is Sam.
It was already resolved.
Oh, it's Sam. He's just made a mistake again.
Lovely.
He's not allowed. He's not going to be allowed in Tier 1 after this race.
Yeah, I think you should demote him to Tier 3.
I think Ward is going to run away with this. It's going to be interesting to see the climb from Rico 1 Baston here.
Agro Alfie is chasing that Aston Martin. They're getting pretty close to each other. We don't know when Alfie's going to make the move though. He might want to make it soon.
Ward has made a big gap up front. Here comes Alfie.
He's going to do it. He's going to make the move. Oof. Does he get it? No, he does not. Oh, hold on. Oh, he's forced on the outside.
Oh, that's... Did Jin just slip past that? Yes, he did. Guillermo Riz, what a move from him. Up to P3 now, and into the podium places.
Yeah,
so
now all he has to do is just keep getting more positions and get to Zendaya.
Oh, Matthew Leclerc rear-ends Marcel there, and that will be controversial as Marcel's lost 4 positions due to that. He might even
God
lose 5th one
damn.
to Kevin O'Reilly. He doesn't, he keeps that currently 8th place, but he went from P3 to P8 in a span of 1.5 seconds.
Do you believe you made a good
There's a
choice
four-way.
when you hired BP in the room for your team?
I don't know, but there's a 3-way fight now, which could be a 4-way fight as Rico gets past Kevin up into P8 and he's now chasing after Marcel. Marcus down from P7 to P10, so he must have made a mistake there on the out of lesson 2.
Most likely, as Rico's catching the Has and may also try to get a 2-in-1 done here. He already got one off of high bounty. Kevin has just passed.
Bounty into pits.
Bounty's going to be last place except for Yuri. Oh
Well,
no.
he's gonna go into the. I think the inters are working that, so you can see Rico pulling up. Is it just the pace? No. I think the inters are. I think we're right at the crossover between the tires, so both
I
of them
think
should
making
work.
a gamble for inters is difficult, but if you know what you're doing, perfect. Your strategy's off your way.
No, because Ward is going to lose 20 seconds when he pits, and Rico is
Marcel
only like 10 seconds.
gets back into the penalty championships. 3 seconds.
And Rico overtaken round the outside of lesson 1. What I mean, Rico already up to P6, so he's climbing up those positions in the Aramco Points Air race. Vodafone Spotify McLaren Mercedes Marlboro OXN NordVPN F1 team race car.
I'm curious, can you commission people to make custom liveries, including the NordVPN logo? Just absolutely massive.
Give me 5 minutes.
Anyways, it is starting. The gaps are starting to increase. The fighting is stopping, except Rico. Rico is making positions like they are money. Now this is what I'm interested about. Positions for money. 131.4. Rico is going the fastest on track than everybody else. Oh, so that pace might be a benefactor to him winning. The question is though, can he keep it? Can he move past Matthew Leclerc can make it back to his fight with Wards? Because the thing about Zendaya, they are not able to make it back up to Wards just yet, keeping about a 2-second gap between Wards. Not really what you want to see.
Rico's gonna make a move on Matthew here.
Oh, I think there was a little collision there.
It's lagging quite a lot. I don't know if it's lagging just me or you. Also, but here comes Rico.
They're gonna go side by side here.
Towards Ascari we go.
But I think the Scuderia's just got that better braking ability. You should change your brakes now. And that's Rico making a position, but no, Matthew gets it back.
Oh! Matthew makes some contact, he hits Rico to the side, it's wheel banging, but that loses Rico a lot of time. People piling into the pit lane for
Oh god. A lot of people just entered the pit lane. Matthew Leclerc is reading the race.
Oh, also Rico's under pressure from Marcel. Here we go into turn 1.
Under pressure.
Into the pit lane, Ward, Zendaya, Yinmori's Alfie, Kevin O'Reilly, Alfa Romeo double stacking into the pit lane. Interesting. As there's the first signs of the intermediate tire working better as Bounty sets the fastest lap on the inters. It will be interesting to see though, Lewis. What do you reckon? Do the inters go until the end from here? Or do Wards and those guys have to pit again?
Oh! There was collision! There was a touch!
Oh.
Matthew forced Rico off track!
That's the second time he's done that.
There is certainly going to be an FIA report about that done tonight.
And there's a team radio
posted.
from McLaren team principal towards the FIA, Mayor, saying towards the FIA that this Ferrari driving is an absolute joke.
Rico will probably make a follow-up to that message in due time once he realizes that team radio is a thing and that you can send messages to us and force us to read them.
Yeah, I reckon he's fuming in the cockpit, but he's still leading. But the issue is, does he have to pit again? Because if there is a safety car, then he's gaining on here. But if there's not a safety
Matthew
car,
Leclerc, 5-second time penalty. Rico gets pole position after Matthew Pitts enters the pit lane. Let's see how fast his pit crew can be.
it's a Ferrari, probably not fast.
I mean, they had about like 3 seconds, I'd say, for that pit stop.
I don't know, but it's interesting to see because Rico and Josh are leading 1-2, but they are on 5 lap older intermediates than Wards and Zendaya. They can't make it to the end, and Wards make it to the end. That's going to be a struggle for him even. So we shall see who needs to pit again, or does everyone have to pit again for another set of intermediates, because it's going to stay inters until the end of the race.
Rico kind of reminds me of Max Verstappen a little. Speaking of Max Verstappen, let's talk about Haas, who's closing the gap on their own teammate. Very slowly but carefully. Oh no, hold on. Maybe not. Yep, Ian Moriz is catching on iBounty. I think Ian might make a pass here, just so he can get advantage off of iBounty, and also some DRS.
But if they're going to be a team orders, that's going to be interesting to see. Because looking right now, Ian is fast.
Rico continues to put that speed ahead of everything else.
Okay, there we go. The two has called swap petition, so that is definitely a team play there from Bounty as Ward sets the fastest. He's only 5 seconds.
Zendaya!
What's happened to Zendaya? He's been quiet this season and he's just showed up out of nowhere.
Maybe he's come here looking to win.
Well, after all the drama, I wouldn't be surprised to see.
Maybe he thinks he has the fast, the reliable, and the ability to feel again. But it's not
I don't know
really
about
a
Ward.
lovely
He's
day.
eating that gap. He's eating that gap by
Oh, Matthew
7
Leclerc
in the first second.
going side by side with Marcel Jam makes the move. But I think Marcel Jam gets it back. Matthew Leclerc's fuming in his seat.
Ward is absolutely flying right now. He's taken 1.5 seconds out of Josh's gap in the last.
And that's a 3-second time penalty. Time penalties are starting to accumulate. Let's see who's the current winner of the championship. It's 5 seconds to Matthew Leclerc for the penalties championship.
Keep the penalties on. Keep the penalties on. They can be there on the time.
Sure.
Doesn't. Anyways, Josh is struggling a lot in P2.
Matthew Leclerc makes his lead in the penalties championship even further with another 3-second time penalty.
Ward is about to make a move in the next few laps here. Alfie pits past Bounty here, as there's a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that's Bounty's gone off. It has to be, yes it is. Bounty's made a mistake in the Alboreto. Cool about Alboreto, here comes Marcel, he gets past Kevin O'Reilly. Down the main straight into turn 1, he gets past
Supra 129.6.
Even before they get to turn 1, Marcel ahead of Kevin. Josh is struggling a lot. He's losing time to Rico, and Ward is gaining on him. The gap between Ward
Matthew
and
Leclerc,
Rico.
who is still fighting, but now with Kevin O'Reilly.
The gap between Ward and Josh coming down 1 second per sector. He's going to make a move on the main straight next lap, I believe. So Josh struggling a lot. The gap between Rico and Josh is staying. Rico and Ward is going down by a few tenths a lap, so it's nothing too too dangerous there,
Electrosaurus,
Sanchez.
3-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
Ward is within attacking distance now. 1 second DRS distance if we were in a dry Grand Prix. Matthew Leclerc's gonna get past Kevin here. As those two get towards Curve Alboreto. Matthew's on the outside. As Ward's catching on to the Aston Martin. Here goes on the Curve Alboreto. Kevin O'Reilly gets passed by Matthew. Marcel says the fastest lap. Ward's still behind the Aston Martin of Josh, but he gets much better traction out of the first chicane towards Curva Grande. Here we go. On the inside of Curva Grande is Ward's. Hello, Luis. Can we have a watch on the Ward's battle into De La Roche chicane? For now, Josh holds off into the De La Roche chicane. Oh, it's a mistake.
Oh, there's a huge lag spike there. Wards gets P2. Juice loses it. Oh, contact!
You don't see moves often into lesson 1. You don't see moves often into lesson 1, but he's just made it look so easy. Let's go back to the midfield fight. Matthew Leclerc holding off Kevin O'Reilly, BB in the room, Bounty, and Marcus Super just lurking at the background.
Yeah, current leader of the Penalties Championship. I bet he's enjoying that title.
I'm just having a look onto the gaps at the front, so that gap between the two leaders, we'll have a look on it all the time, but right now let's focus on the midfield. This thing needs some attention as well.
Marcel Jansch just made a move on Agro Alfie. Kevin really wants to get that position back off of Matthew Leclerc.
Just in the pits.
Who's in the pits? Juice.
His Inter stayed out for 10 laps. Here comes Kevin O'Reilly on Marcus Tampere defending off Tampere on the inside, and Kevin O'Reilly cannot get.
Do you like noodles or something?
No. I don't know, but here comes Kevin back again in towards De La Roche chicane. Into the De La Roche chicane.
And he's going really close. Oh! That's contact! Oh. And he's been spun off the track.
This gives Marcus the opportunity to get past Bounty, who got caught up there. Marcus overtakes Bounty into lesson 1. They both drift through there.
The pressure is really getting to Kevin tonight, thinking, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get a seat in McLaren! That is the... I'm so...
Oh my goodness. Yin's gonna laugh to make Rose the rest of this race.
I have no involvement in any actions.
Anyways, the gap at the front has only gone down by 3/10, so Rico keeping those 10-11 lap old Inters in a good shape.
I'm hoping that the rain finally ceases so we can have a normal dry race after this.
Nope. By the way, France is going to be dry as it stands on the forecast, but you never know. Yeah, as we head off little west from here towards Marseille, for Circuit Paul Ricard in Le Castle. Welcome to join us next week, same time, different place, same
on
channel.
On Sky Sports F1.
TSRL F1. And if you're just joining us, please remember we have the red button service available to watch the race highlights alongside the live action.
You kind of make it sound like you're thinking of opening up an F2 tier soon.
Shut up. Why are you spoiling stuff?
I didn't know.
Anyway.
I was theorizing.
Anyways, here, what I was gonna say is that Rico has just found some pace. He's gained 5/10 on Wards at the top. Could it be another McLaren win?
I think so. That McLaren has Max Verstappen pace.
Looking, by the way, this will be the 7th race victory for McLaren. Oh, sorry. Wait. This will be the 6th race win for McLaren
Oh,
in
no
TSRL
reference
history.
to Lewis Hamilton.
Anyways, here comes Marcel, now down in towards turn 1. Ian Maurice might be defend,
He
let's say
backs
no.
out at the last moment. He's not going to play the risk there.
And Kevin's got past Bounty, who comes into the pit lane from 9 lap on Inter. So it looks like the Inters can go about 9 to 10 laps on most people. Rico on 12 lap old Inters is still the fastest man out on track as it stands. Everyone's getting towards that 10 lap period though. Ward's on a 7 lap with Zendaya and Yin as well. Few people like Marcel on 6 laps with Matthew, but most people getting towards that 10 lap marker where the tires will start to go off. But if you can manage, like Rico, you should be able to be in a good
Like, you'd
position.
think the water would cool the tyres, but no.
It's some physics of it. Anyways, the only battle on track right now is Marcel, who is catching up to
You know, Supra,
Unimarisco.
if you don't have anything to win for this season, just bid into the wall. Go on, you know you wanna. Have a nice trip to the wall land. Oh! That could have been a trip to the wall land for Sam, though.
I don't know, but Yin Maurice is under pressure here. Once
Under
again.
pressure.
But he's holding off quite well, to be honest. We've got 10 laps to go now. I reckon those guys who just pitted, they are going to make it to the end. Rico probably won't make it to the end. Ward's still a question mark as he's eating that gap down by a few tenths a lap, but still nothing to worry about in the pace for Rico.
McLaren master plan.
Rico consistently is setting 130s, mid 130s, while Wars is also sitting with 130s. In the sector times, 29, mid 29s for both of them in the first sector. Middle sector, Rico is setting mid 30s, while Wards is in the middle sector, 1 to 2 tenths faster per lap. But in the last sector, usually Rico is able to find some pace over Wards, but it's very close between those two. Up front, and Rico now comes into pit lane. It's going to be interesting. He should slot out right behind Matthew
Let's see,
Leclerc.
McLaren the fastest pit crew on the grid.
And it is. He should come out right where Matthew Leclerc is.
If he is lucky.
He should be between the Ferrari and the
No,
Mercedes.
actually, he will come out at P5.
P6, he's behind Alpha here in the Racing Bull car as Josh sets the fastest lap. Now, what is the gap now to the leader? It is 13 seconds from Rico to Ward. He's got 9 laps, fresher tires. He's got more pace. Do you think he can do it? Here in the home of Ferrari, where Ward is leading once again.
Yes, caution in sector 2.
That's Marcus. Marcus Supra made a mistake in Alboreto Parabolica in the last corner.
Bounty, 5-second time penalty for
Bounty
corner
goes
cutting.
deep. Anyway, he goes deep into corner competition. Off goes Bounty and gets Bruno.
Oh, and Rico's just made a position off Agro Alfie. And Matthew Leclerc increases his penalty lead 11 seconds.
Okay, let's watch Rico now. He's about to catch Ian Maurice and Marcel Jan while he's on for the win now. Let's see how quickly can he clear these guys and start to gain on Wolves in cleaner.
Caution in sector 3.
That's Matthew Leclerc.
Matthew Leclerc, the current leader of the penalties championship.
Oh, he's drifting into pit lane. Huge
Matthew
lag there,
Leclerc retires. From the
Yeah, he
session.
retired. That manual retirement from the session.
It
But
is
him, I think he's
now
having
a
some lag
tie
issues.
between Yinmo Riz, is Electro Saunders, and Juice for the lead of the penalties
I don't
championship.
know. I know one thing. Rico's got past in Maurice there. We've got 13 drivers still in the session. Well, 12 actually driving. One is AI.
Who got disconnected?
That's just leaving from Matthew Leclerc.
Oh.
Anyways, Rico is catching up to Marcel now. He cleared Ian Maurice on the last lap at turn 1. Can he get Marcel this next lap into turn 1? We shall see now. Into Ascari chicane. He's catching by a lot, to say the least.
If you need to see all the onboards, head over onto the TSRL F1 app where you'll see all of the 14 onboards in the current race.
Here comes Rico.
Rico 128.0. We're making improvements as he goes side by side with Marcel, gets the position off of him. Marcel left no place to fight, and he has got the position. Hello, Yuri. Welcome in to the TSRL. The epic cool TSRL moment.
You haven't fucked your chair up today, which is great to hear.
Yes, because I'm not on my chair, I'm standing.
Good, because I'm standing always when you comment. You have to stand when you comment.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rico, he has made like 10,000 overtakes today. He's once again catching up to Zendaya.
Here we go, come on. Rico.
If he gets past the Williams,
Rico.
if he gets past the Williams, he still have to gain over 1 second per lap towards. We shall see how much that pace difference is.
I mean, with the current pace that Rico is going, I think he could do 2 seconds a lap.
He can do it. He overtakes him even before they get to Curva Alboreto, formerly known as Parabolica. I'm gonna use the official name. I don't give a shit what you say about legendary name.
127.5.
That's a half a second improvement on the last lap. The lap time comparison between him and Walls is 2 seconds per lap. Walls last lap 129.
How did I get that exactly right?
129.6 for Wards, and Rico has set a 127.5.
I'll be right back. Just take over fully for a few minutes.
Okay, so the gap now already after the first sector, 1 second. Rico's gonna do it today. Yeah. So the tire situation, we've got a yellow flag in sector 3. That is Sam, who has made a mistake and he's into the barriers again. So Sam is currently outside the screen. He's driving towards the barriers. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I can see that he's trying to. Oh, he's trying to cause a safety car. But Sam, he's caused a virtual safety car. That is going to be a reporting thing for me. So I'm going to save a clip of that. Electrosound is trying to cause a virtual safety car, and safety car. He's caused a virtual one. This could help Wards actually in the fight. If he's gonna pit now, he might not lose that much time, but he doesn't have the pace to pit now. He's staying out. Rico 6 seconds, but this all driving under virtual safety car is losing Rico time. Catch up to Wards before we get to the end. Zendaya passes, laps his teammate, so this is a disappointing day for the tier 2 reserve in Williams. So yeah, that's gonna be reporting. If you accuse me of purposely causing a safety car, that is even more clear from electronic sounders on causing a safety car on purpose, which is just only a virtual safety car, thankfully. So we don't have another crash gate like 2008. In the meanwhile, we've got just over 5 laps to go, including this one. and well, the gap is 6.7. Rico cannot gain all under this virtual safety car, which is ending in just a moment now. The VSC ending stat is there. Waiting, and we've gone green now. The real VSC in. The gap is 7.5 now. It is gonna be epic finish to the race. Alfred 3 seconds out of the 13 lap old Inters, 4 Wards, 12 for Marcel, Yin 13, everyone. They have to be struggling now. Surely they cannot make it to the end of the Grand Prix with these tyres. There's just no chance for him. Also, I want to know where the hell Lewis is going, because I cannot keep commentating all the time. It's fucking 11 PM. I do need to be a little more down. Anyways, Rico. Oh my goodness me. On that half a lap, he's just gained 2 seconds. Yeah, Rico's gonna do it today. If there's any doubt, I don't think Swartz is struggling on those tires quite a lot, to say the least. Meanwhile, we shall look a little backwards. Nothing too serious going on there. So it's current. Just about the fact that maybe Marcel could get towards Zendaya, but the issue is he's got 3-second time penalty compared to Zendaya's 0. Yin also 3 seconds more than Alfie, so Alfie could get promoted 1 place up here. In the meanwhile, Rico 4.7 now. The gap is going down all the time. Every single lap. Every single sector. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Just for a moment, no cautions further down here. Just have a look on the sector times. This lap in the first sector, 28.9 for Wards and 28.5, so 4 tenths in the first sector, and then a further 7 tenths in the middle sector for Rico, who is within 4 seconds. 3 laps to go. It's going to be a close one. There's a possibility he will not be able to do it, but we will see. As I cannot hear Lewis here. I can see Lewis is trying to talk, but I don't hear him. I don't know if it's just my side, or in general. I'm actually read where it comes from. Oh, there he is. He's back now. Anyways,
It's him.
gap now 3.7
I'm back.
seconds.
I
3.7
always come
seconds.
back.
And it's getting closer and closer to the end. It will be so close to the end. Oh, Wards has made a mistake. He is struggling on tyres. Wards is struggling. Those 15
With 2 laps
tyres
left to
are
go,
giving
I
up.
think it might just be possible for Rico to catch up.
The issue is Wards has lost now in this lap alone 1.5 seconds in a half a lap. His tyres are off. 15 laps. Those tyres are dead. So is everyone else's tyres. If you look at the tyre rate now for a moment in the mainstream, look at those tyre rages. Those tyres will not go to the. Those tyres will be in a puncture
I
region
mean,
very
just
soon.
because I said you can do it doesn't mean you should do it.
Anyways, let's go back to the penalty. Oh, he's having issues on the traction. 2.5 seconds. I think Rico's gonna do it. It's gonna be a close one. Very, very close one.
Yeah. And now just within distance of each other.
Meanwhile, while you were gone, oh, I've got disconnected. Great job.
Sam attempted to pull a virtual safety car. Yeah, I'm aware.
Full safety. He tried to pull a full safety car. I need an invite back. In a
Yeah,
moment.
sure.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not online.
Okay.
My game crashed. I'll tell you. I'll keep commentating over your feed. Continue commentating, please.
Anyways, Rico is getting very close to that Ferrari now. That Scuderia is shaking and saying, "Show me timber, SpongeBob, at 5 seconds, that's 11 seconds! Electrosaurus is now the leader of the penalties championship."
Invite me.
Yeah.
Invite. Fast before we miss out any crucial action on the race. Oh, I've got 10 invites to the lobby actually. Yes, time for entering everyone.
Yeah, true.
Oh, My invite has no. The invite doesn't work. Send me another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Completely forgets to send
Press the
it.
wrong button, you donut.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's announce the end of the race into the final lap of
Here we go,
the race.
final lap, approaching each other very closely. Let's
cannot
see,
get in.
is Rico going to dive bomb?
He's not. He doesn't have to. It's under a second now. I think he's done it. Because surely those 10 lap fresher tires will do it for him.
He is
As we
starting
have,
to catch Woods at the
we've
speed of
got 8 corners
sound.
to go. 8 corners to go. Marcel gets past Zendaya, but that won't matter with the penalties. This is the fight we need to focus on. Rico, if there's no crash, he should be able to do it. And with the remaining corners we've got left, let's move on. Now let's move 2 coming up. Then the Ascarish again and Curva Alboreto. Can he get the traction
Really
out of
close
Lesson 2?
now.
Make the
It's
move now.
not been closer. There could be a bridge overtake here. I see it happening. Let's see, does he go for it? Oh, he misses out.
But he's still gonna have a chance towards Curva Alboreto. Formerly known as Parabolica. The final corner on the final lap. This is it. This is gonna go down in TSRL history.
There
Wheel
it
to wheel
is!
into the final
Rico's
corner.
got the position!
Rico's done it.
And that, as I can officially say, Rico has won the Italian Grand Prix, Woods P2, and Zender for Williams coming up in 3rd place.
On the me, he steals it in the home of Scuderia Ferrari. McLaren are on top for the 2nd season in a row.
Congratulations, Mar.
2nd season in a row, and McLaren are on top in Monza, in the home of Scuderia. And it is. And, well, Dean Maurice in the end. Shut up. Shut up,
I'm happy
Alfie,
for you.
in the end. Loses out. Well, Mr. Alfie gets past Dean Maurice in the penalties. PB in the room, Marcus in his Mercedes baby. P7, Josh P8. Kevin recovers up to P9. Bounty P10 after that. Very poor strategy from him.
Yeah, caution in Sector 3, it's with the Williams of Sam approaching the start-finish line extremely slowly.
Oh, guys, you know what we're gonna have to hear now? So we've got a Dutch driver who's just won the race.
No.
I am sorry.
No.
We're gonna have to have it.
Oh.
Let's enjoy. Let the podium show and let's enjoy the Dutch national anthem, presented by Pitstop Boys. That's enough of it. I cannot stand that song anymore. Okay, you need to take the race director. Show the race director and time.
Yeah, I will do.
Before we get into, I've got the results captured, so you don't need to do that. So just go fully. Oh, you lagging?
Huh?
I'll capture the.
I'm not even allowed to use race director. Are you joking?
Yeah, I'll see the race director.
This is a yoke. This is a yoke.
I've got the race director. Yeah, I've got the results. No worries, mate. I've got it all. Should we? Yeah, we don't have a time for post-race interviews, I believe.
I do have time.
Or should do we? Yeah, we can do them.
Yeah, because I don't have a lot tonight. What the fuck?
Well, we've got 20 minutes. You. Let me just actually put it on there.
So there it is. What a race!
Put on the loading
Incredible.
screen and we'll do some interviews.
Incredible drive, and we will be back with you in just a few seconds' time. Hello, welcome back everybody. After that insane, incredible race, we have all of the drivers in here for a post-race interview. Let's start with Bounty. Hello, Bounty.
Hello, me first. Okay.
You had quite a few incidences on track where you kept going off. How did your race go in your opinion?
I think it could have gone a lot better. Yeah, I had a few incidents at the last turn, a few spins, but I think, yeah, it went well at the start, fell off at the end.
Yeah. And do you think you could have got a higher if you didn't have those accidents?
I think I would have been a P6.
You think you would have been P6?
I'd say, yeah, around P7, 6.
I think you would have had more of a chance of P5 or P4.
Oh, well, thank you. Well done to Ward, though. Should have had the win.
And is there anything you want to say to any drivers tonight?
Just congrats to Ward. I think he deserved the win. He was pushing right to the end. He was, yeah, on edge.
My BNF was nearing 70%.
Ward did not get the win, actually. It was Rico.
Rico.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I know, mate. I can
there's
see
a
that
mis-
with my own eyes.
Walt, can you wait
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you? Anyways, I made a
Let's
mistake.
move on to
Marcus
Kevin
when it's late.
O'Reilly, who had quite a
It's
lot
Marcus.
of... Marcus, sorry.
Marcus first. Marcus Supra. Oh, he left.
Okay,
VC. Okay, let's do Kevin then.
who have we got? Who do you want to do next? Also,
Kevin
VTech,
O'Reilly.
you're a tier 3 driver, not tier 1. Get out.
Kevin O'Reilly, please.
So, Kevin, how did you feel your race went? Because from the looks of it, you were pretty under pressure for most of it.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I think my pace that I could have done wasn't too bad. Just I got caught up in quite a lot of things, and there was a few times I got shoved off the track by some people.
Is there any particular drivers you think...
Well, I had an incident with one of the Mercedes. I think it was Marcus, but I'm gonna look too much into that because my pace wasn't great anyway, so pretty meh race.
Excuse
Yeah.
Yes, Mayor. What's that for?
Mary.
Oh,
Pretty
and
meh.
I do want to say one thing as well while I'm here. I decided I'm staying at Alpha.
Why you have to spoil my news? Because I was gonna make a statement about that in a next
Well,
10 minutes. Oh.
well,
Okay.
I'm
whatever.
staying at Alpha for
Yeah, I
now.
know.
I'm staying at Alpha.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna make a statement, but who the fuck cares? Anyways, Thank you, Kevin. Next up is
You're welcome.
Um,
See you guys. Thanks for coming along.
Ian, who lost out on the penalties to Alfie, I believe. Yes. Ian Morris.
Alfie, hello.
Mr. Riz. It's Mr. Riz's turn, please.
Hello,
my
Mr.
turn.
Riz.
Yes, hello.
This was not a Yinmo Riz production today, was it?
No, I think in parts of the race went good, and other parts of the race, with the tire wear, it became a little complicated. I
Yeah,
think
some
the
people were going to 15 laps on inters, which is ridiculous.
no, I don't think ridiculous is the word. I think it's the word is brave. I think, to be honest, I think I was very brave to stay on those tires. Sometimes in racing you have to take risks, and I took the risk, and I came home with P6. And I think also at the front, Ward took a really big risk, and I think he did very well to come P2 in the end against a very, very quick driver.
Yeah, I've never seen that sort of speed be pulled off by a driver. And having to keep up with it all, like honouring yourself. You got a big gap ahead of you, and then you lose it just because there's an extremely fast driver right behind you. Kind of Max Verstappen-ish.
Yes, I know Rico Van Basten. Unfortunately, I don't watch enough esports, so I don't know who you are. But I appreciate that you're a very quick driver. And congratulations on the win.
And is there any drivers you particularly want to mention tonight?
Yes, there's actually quite a few. I had a lot of people who I had races with. So Alfie was catching me, and then at the end of the race, he wasn't catching me. So I think you need to work on your tire management a bit more. I also want to shout out Ward, because he was very good. We were talking all through the race. We were discussing strategy, and he was very brave to go all those laps. I want to thank Bounty as well. I think he's an amazing teammate. I wouldn't ask for anyone else. Rico, obviously, he's a very good driver, and he's a fuck. He's a
Mary, you need to calm down.
sorry. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce the Williams driver's name because I don't want to disrespect him like that.
Zendaya?
But, I think, yes, what he said, and I think he had a very good drive. I want to big shout out to Team Principal Knox as well. I think he's hired the right drivers, and yeah. Also, there was a Rogue Williams coming out of the pits, and after the VSC, and he spun right in front of me, and I want to whack my finger at him. All the time you have to leave the space. You don't try and hurt me like that. I'm sure Alfie saw that as well.
Dean Maurice, there's a complaint on your voice management. While you were talking about tire management, there are some people who want to complain about your tire management. Do you? Sorry,
My
not tire
tire
management.
management was my tire management was fine. I pinned on lap 12. I don't remember what lap I did, but all through the rest of the race, I did 1 minute 30.
Yeah.
Every lap, 1
They
minute
want
30.
they want to complain about your voice management, and you should learn
They want
English
to complain
language.
about my voice
Thank you very
management? Well, let me tell you this for the fact. If you want to complain about my voice management, you can take this middle finger and you can swivel on it.
I have to agree on that. But
I agree on that as well.
you can, Yin Maurice, very much thank you from this interview and
My chair is
Yeah,
tilted.
I'm commentating tomorrow night as well. Be there.
Good night.
Okay.
Oh, what an interview. Let's go to Alfie Farwood, whose tire management was complained a little bit about.
Hello, Alfie.
Hello.
So, I wouldn't say that was a bad race for you, but what do you think?
First off, I had a brilliant start. So P10 starting off and then straight up to P5. The race was pretty much just tyre management the whole way through in the weather. But yeah, it was a decent race, but I just think tyre management is a problem.
Yeah, it is quite a challenge in the rain. Were you Were you affected by the penalties that came to you during that race?
I feel like when I saw like Yin get a 6 second and the Aston Martin in front get a 3 second, I think I sort of pushed a bit too hard, and then I caught the same corner about 3 times, and then I got the penalty. So then I started to back off a bit, and my tyres were at like 60%. So I just tried to stick in the 6 seconds of Yin.
And do you think there was anything in that race that could make you think I should have done something different?
So, well, I mean, obviously at first I wasn't thinking about boxing to Winters when like Rico and that did, but as soon as I saw the pace of him, I just thought that it may as well just be a box onto it, and then like the safety car came out pretty much instantly. So I mean that helped, but if I sort of read the weather a bit earlier, then it could have been a completely different race.
Finally, do you have any drivers you want to mention tonight?
I think Rico, just because of your race pace and the fact that he overtook me a few times just after boxing. So, and
Alright.
Yin for the beautiful accent.
Well, thank you,
A question,
Alfie.
Alfie. Alfie, you want to comment on Yin Maurice complaining about your tire management?
I mean, you're sort of not wrong. I was at like 60% at the end, but I mean, voice management is sort of a problem for him as well. But we can discuss that later.
It's a problem, man.
I have to agree. Okay. Anyways, if you think about the consequences, next up we will go to the podium finishers in the Williams B3 is Zendaya.
Zendaya, hello?
Hello,
Or Zenek, whatever. How do you pronounce your name?
Zdeněk.
Zenek.
Zdeněk.
Zenek. Okay. Please take over. I am not done.
Alright. I think that was a wonderful race for you personally, but what do you think?
I think I could have done the best I could. For me, it was good, and I don't know, just it was
That-
the best I could do. I think.
Yeah. You seem to be pretty good with your time management since you were maintaining quite a lot of pace, but not losing a lot either. How was it throughout your race?
My tire management, it was, I think, good. I were nice to the tires, and strategy was good too. So everything went well.
That is completely fair. And if you had to mention any drivers tonight, who would it be?
Rico and Ward, they were incredibly fast.
All right. Thank you. I can't say you. I can't say your name. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I can see we have no native. Get it. Anyways, if you think next we can go to Ward, who I need to server unmute. Give me two.
So hello, Wards. Hello.
Hello, hello.
So you had
First of all,
incredible.
disclaimer.
You had quite a lot of majority of the race in the lead. What do you think about your race though?
I mean, that was probably one of my best races ever, but it was just not enough for the win, sadly. So yeah, but I'll take a second place though. Don't mind so soon. But I wanted to win very badly, and so I was pretty upset.
Time management was one of the key things in this race. How do you think you did with tire management?
I mean, it was great. My rear left was on like 70%, something like that. I was just managing it the whole race, the intermediate stint.
Right.
But yeah.
And if you had to mention any drivers tonight, who would it be?
Probably Rico. He gave me a really good run for my money. So that was a very good battle with him. So yeah. He just got me in the last corner though.
That would have been incredible if you managed to keep it. You would have gone down
Yeah,
in
that-
history as the man Rico couldn't overtake.
yeah. You know, every time Rico was behind a Haas driver, I was in a VC with them, and I was like every lap, please just hold up Rico as much as you can, defend like a lion.
But Rico had the Max Verstappen pace.
Yeah, he had that Max Verstappen pace.
Alright, thank you, Ward.
Disclaimer: Ward, YouTube. Ward's, even though he sounds like 5, he is 13. We're not breaking any rules here. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
com-
totally.
yes. Anyways, Rico, I've got a question to you, Rico. First of all, how does it feel like to almost lose to a 13-year-old? I don't want to get
Well, at
into
first I
trouble.
didn't even know he was 13, so I didn't even think of it.
I didn't even
Rico,
think of
hello?
it either, to be fair. So, the race in general, you had a wonderful race. Your pace was absolutely on it today. There was no errors at all in your strategy or your plans. But what do you think of your race personally?
My race was pretty good, but like I got pushed off twice, which
Oh
cost
wait,
me.
do you have him as 7 muted? Oh my goodness.
Bro
If
muted
he
me
is, that's
already.
my bad. Let me check. No, he should be fine. Hello,
Can
Rico, can you hear us?
can you wait?
Rico,
Yeah, I
radio
can
check.
hear Rico. I can hear Rico.
Oh, the mayor is just deaf.
I can't hear him. Okay, whatever.
Sorry, continue
yeah,
on.
but like personally, my race was pretty good, but I had 2 incidents with the Ferrari, and then I got pushed off twice, which cost me a lot of time. I think at least 5 or 8 seconds. And yeah, I just pitted again because I didn't want to puncture in my rear left and ruin my rears basically, and ruin
You
my own
were
race.
one of the people who went on for an early interstop, which got you pretty far in the race. How did you think your time management was?
Well, I knew my tire management at the rear was horrible, so I knew I was gonna do 2 stops, but I needed to be in front of the Ferrari because I knew he would maybe push me off the track again. So I extended my first interstint, and then I saw my MFD that I was like in front of him, so I was like, okay, I'm pitting instantly, and then yeah, to race Ward, like race towards Ward.
You pretty much had it in the bag for the entire race, but if you had to mention any driver tonight, who would it be?
Well, obviously Ward, like he was one of the fastest on the track today. He had a 10-second gap to P3, and if I wasn't there, he would have definitely won easily.
Oh, and one more question. Do you think you'll be able to keep this pace into the next race?
What race? What track is it?
France. Full record.
Probably, yeah. If it's not raining.
It's dry.
Oh,
It
yes.
should be dry.
Then yeah, definitely.
Well, thank
Also,
you,
I have a
Rico.
complaint. Rico,
Yeah.
if we are in the next event and you happen to have your teammate behind you, can you just please let him win? I don't want to hear the Dutch national anthem again.
I'll brake check him. Don't worry.
Okay, great. I would have much rather hear the Lebanese national anthem, to be fair, than
Yeah,
the
but I
Dutch.
don't.
It is what it is.
It's
It's the official outro now,
you know.
even in TSRL.
So,
Formula F1, it's so.
So, now everything has happened. It's been a great race. We've watched some incredible drivers have absolute great runs tonight. McLaren are most likely going to be having a champagne service or something. Probably going to be going up with the Paddock Club members saying, "Way, we won another race."
I'm gonna go right and write an official statement from the team. So I've got nothing else to do.
So, thank you all for coming tonight to TSRL Tier 1. It's been a great race, fantastic weekend, end of events coming up ahead, including the real-life Formula 1, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So, thank you all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and don't
See you
forget
tomorrow.
TSRL 2.
Yes, yes.
TSRL